I understand that the scheme was based on home isolation combined with ivermectin-based treatment kits. How did this work?
So in July, we started the home isolation. And in the month of August, the geo of implementation of ivermectin was issued on 6 August 2020. So since 6 August onwards, we started the home isolation plus the ivermectin based treatment for these patients kept in home isolation, either asymptomatic cases or mild cases. Mild cases means their pulse oximeter shows oxygen saturation more than 94%. So we are here propagating two magic number of oxygen. Magic number 94, magic number 90. If your oxygen is above 94, you are a mild case. No need to have any tension, worry. Below 94, yes, a little bit worry should be there, but still you are a moderate case. But below 90, definitely you need hospitalization.
Mm-hmm. And what was in the ivermectin-based therapy, and how was the scheme monitored?
The ivermectin-based therapy, this contains the ivermectin, doxycycline, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. So this was the 6 drug, of course, kit provided to them along with a thermometer and the pulse oximeter. And then there was at the district level, there was a COVID command center. A call from morning and evening goes to the household contact. Are you okay? Your oxygen level, what is your oxygen level? If it is above 94, okay. What is your temperature? Have you taken paracetamol? If your temperature is 100 or like this, have you taken paracetamol? Yes. So there's a paracetamol tablet also in that kit. So there are 7 drugs. So have you taken your doxycycline, ivermectin doses? Yes. Any problem? No problem. Okay. If oxygen level going 94, then of course the doctor will visit or the nurse will visit to that home, and he or she will do the checkup. And if there is a fast deterioration, the general condition of the patient, or if the patient is having a background of diabetes or other condition. So if the patient is elderly or having some comorbid condition, then below 94, we shift to the hospital. So this was our monitoring and of course catering system, catering of the kits and monitoring of the symptoms. And of course, around more than 90% of the patient, they successfully completed their course at home and they remain comfortable. The rest of the 10% we require hospitalization. So when they went into the hospital. So that was the story of the system we generated for the home isolation, system we generated the treatment ivermectin based for the home isolation patient.
I see. And how did people actually get the treatment kits? How did that work?
So these kits were available at the lowest health center, that is primary health center. And then under the supervision of that medical officer in charge, with the help of pharmacists, the pack was made and they were distributed to the health workers, that is auxiliary nurse midwife. And they distributed to the home isolation patient. So identification of the patients or suspected patient, this was the job of the basic health worker. And then testing is done at the primary health level. And then of course, after reporting, if it comes to be positive, then of course, isolation and the ivermectin based treatment. If the patient is serious at the time of diagnosis, it is being hospitalized, the hospital at that center.
And that leads me to my next question. What have the results been like in Uttar Pradesh?
The national mortality in 2020 in India was 2.4%. But mortality in Uttar Pradesh is only 2%. So 0.4% mortality is less than the national level. One. Second is that in Uttar Pradesh population is 17% of the India's population. 17% share means every 5th Indian is from Uttar Pradesh. Almost every 5th Indian is from Uttar Pradesh. but we have only 6% of disease burden in Uttar Pradesh in compared to national share. So that is the beauty, that is the success story of the ivermectin.
That's just terrific.